Conscious wellness, soft living, and spiritual connection in everyday life. Why everyone is talking about soft living right now. In recent years, many people have begun searching for a different kind of wellness. Not just productivity, not just performance, but something quieter, something more sustainable. A way of living that supports the nervous system, the mind, and the deeper sense of meaning many people feel inside. Some call this approach conscious wellness. It is not a strict philosophy, and it does not belong to any single tradition. Instead, it is an emerging way of thinking about well-being that brings together physical health, emotional awareness, intentional living, and spiritual reflection. At its heart, conscious wellness asks a simple question. What happens when we begin living with awareness instead of constant urgency? Modern life often rewards speed, faster responses, faster results, constant stimulation. But the human nervous system did not evolve for continuous urgency. When life becomes a series of pressures and notifications, many people begin to feel mentally scattered, physically tense, and emotionally exhausted. Conscious wellness offers a different approach, not by rejecting modern life, but by learning how to move through it with greater intention. One concept gaining attention in this movement is something called soft living. Despite the name, soft living does not mean avoiding responsibility. It does not mean withdrawing from life. Instead, it means choosing a less aggressive relationship with the world. Soft living encourages rest without guilt, presence without constant productivity, and kindness towards oneself during difficult moments. It recognizes that well-being grows not only from effort, but also from space. From a physiological perspective, there is a reason this approach can feel so supportive. The nervous system responds strongly to the environment we create around ourselves. When life is constantly fast, loud, and pressured, the body tends to remain in a state of heightened alertness. But when we introduce moments of calm, quiet mornings, time outdoors, slow breathing, and gentle reflection, the nervous system often begins to shift towards regulation. This is not mystical. It is simply how human biology works. Soft living often creates the conditions that allow the body to settle. For many people, conscious wellness also includes something more subtle, a sense of connection to something larger than the individual self. This connection may take many forms. For some, it is expressed through religious tradition. For others, it appears through meditation, contemplation, or time in nature. Some experience it simply as a feeling of belonging within the larger patterns of life. Regardless of the form it takes, spirituality in this context is less about belief systems and more about relationship. A relationship with meaning, with wonder, with the feeling that life may hold depth beyond daily tasks. One of the key ideas in conscious wellness is that spirituality does not need to be dramatic. It often appears in ordinary moments. A quiet walk at sunset, a moment of stillness before beginning the day, breathing slowly and noticing the present moment, listening deeply during a conversation. In these simple experiences, many people notice something interesting. The mind becomes quieter, awareness becomes clearer, and life begins to feel less rushed. When awareness becomes part of daily life, small choices begin to shift. People may start to ask different questions. What actually restores my energy? What environments support calm? What habits create unnecessary stress? Conscious wellness encourages observing these patterns with curiosity rather than judgment. Over time, these small adjustments often lead to noticeable changes in how a person experiences everyday life. An important part of conscious wellness is balance. It does not require abandoning science or practical thinking. It does not require rejecting spirituality. Instead, many people are discovering that the two can coexist. Scientific understanding helps us learn how the body and brain function. Spiritual reflection helps many people explore meaning, purpose, and connection. Together, they create a more complete view of well-being. It is not surprising that interest in conscious wellness is increasing. Many people today feel overwhelmed by information overload, digital stimulation, constant productivity pressure. In response, a growing number of individuals are exploring ways to create a lifestyle that feels slower, more clear, and more intentional. Conscious wellness is one expression of that shift. In practical terms, conscious wellness might include simple habits, such as starting the day without immediately reaching for a phone, spending time outdoors, practicing meditation or breath awareness, keeping a journal, or creating moments of gratitude, engaging in wellness practices like yoga, Reiki, or reflective prayer. None of these practices are required. They are simply tools that can help bring awareness back into daily life. Perhaps the most important element of conscious wellness is curiosity. Instead of forcing change, it invites exploration. What helps the mind feel clearer? What supports emotional balance? What creates a deeper sense of connection? By observing these questions gently, many people begin to shape a lifestyle that supports both well-being and meaning. Conscious wellness is not about perfection. It's not about controlling every aspect of life. Instead, it is about learning to move through life with a little more awareness, a little more softness, and perhaps a deeper sense of connection. In a fast world, even small moments of presence can become powerful. Because sometimes wellness is not something we achieve. Sometimes it is something we remember.